So you're getting a new puppy. That's awesome. It's one of the most exciting things you can do. But what happens when that amazing dream of perfect puppy cuddles smacks into the reality of, chewed up shoes and sleepless nights? Well, the difference between total joy and total chaos, it usually comes down to just one thing: preparation. And that's exactly what we're going to break down in this explainer, giving you the ultimate plan for a smooth, happy homecoming.
And look, it really is an incredible feeling. You're already picturing all the fun, the playing, the walks in the park, but let's be real for a second. The first few days can sometimes be, well, a little different than you imagined.
Yeah, this might look a little familiar to some of you. All of a sudden, there are accidents everywhere, your favorite stuff is now a chew toy, and you haven't had a full night's sleep in days. It's a completely normal feeling, but here's the good news. You can prevent most of this chaos with a solid plan. Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll get into why this prep work is so dang important. Then, we'll dive into the main event, your actionable 7-step plan. After that, we'll cover 5 super common pitfalls you'll want to avoid, and we'll finish up by focusing on the most critical window of time, your first 48 hours together.
All right, first things first, why is preparation so key? To get this right, you kind of have to shift your thinking. A puppy isn't just a cute, fluffy toy. It's more like a little sponge on legs. From the second it walks through your door, its brain is just absorbing everything. Your preparation is what guides that learning in the right direction.
And really, this slide lays it all out. There are 2 paths here. On one side, you've got a stressful start where bad habits can form almost instantly. But on the other, you have a calm, predictable world. A good plan helps your puppy feel secure, which means they'll settle in way faster and start locking in the good habits right from the get-go.
Okay, let's get to the main event, the heart of this whole thing, your 7-step puppy plan. Think of this as your ultimate checklist for peace of mind. If you can get these 7 things done before your puppy even arrives, you're setting everyone up for a win. So here's a quick look at the 7 steps. We're going to cover the physical stuff like puppy proofing and making a safe space, all the way to the daily structure like routines and boundaries. Let's break each one down. First up, step 1, puppy proof your home. Seriously, the best way to do this is to literally get down on your hands and knees and see the world from their level. Are there cords they can get to, shoes left out? And you got to live by this one simple rule. If they can reach it, trust me, they will chew it. Okay, step 2 flows right from that last one. Create a safe space. And this isn't just about keeping them out of trouble. This is about their mental health, their well-being. A crate or a little pen in a quiet part of the house with some comfy bedding, it gives them their own personal den, a place to go when the world feels like a little too much. And this part is so important. This space is their sanctuary. It is not a punishment zone. You want them to think of this spot as the best place in the world, a place for safety and comfort. It's their own little room where they can just chill out and feel secure. All right, step 3, get those essentials ready to go. The absolute last thing you want is to be making a panicked run to the pet store an hour after your puppy gets home. So have all this stuff waiting. Bowls, the right kind of food, a collar and leash, a bunch of different toys, and trust me on this, plenty of good cleaning supplies. Now this next one is a biggie. Step 4, set up that toilet area. Before your puppy even sets a paw in your house, decide exactly where you want them to go. Whether it's a specific spot in the yard or puppy pads inside, that consistency, right from minute 1, is literally the secret sauce to successful house training.
Moving on to step 5, establish a routine and do it early. Puppies are a lot like human babies. They do so much better with predictability. It cuts down their anxiety because they learn what to expect and when. A schedule for eating, potty breaks, playing, and sleeping is one of the kindest things you can do for them.
Step 6 tackles the one thing almost every new owner dreads, that first night. You have to remember, for this little puppy, it's the first time they have ever been away from their mom and their siblings. Having their crate right next to your bed can make a world of difference. Just you being there tells them, hey, you're safe, you're not alone anymore. And that brings us to our final step. Number 7, set your boundaries right from day 1. Is the puppy allowed on the couch? Can they go in the bedrooms? Are you okay with a little nipping when they play? Everybody in the house has to be on the same page. Look, having clear rules isn't being mean. It's the opposite. It's kind, clear communication that helps your puppy figure out how to win in their new world. Okay, so you've got the plan, what you should do. Now, let's quickly flip that and look at 5 common pitfalls to avoid, because sidestepping these mistakes is just as important as doing all the right stuff. First up, mistake number 1, giving them way too much freedom way too soon. It feels like you're being nice, but it's actually really overwhelming for them.
It leads to accidents in hidden corners and gives them a million opportunities to chew on all the wrong things. You gotta keep their world small and manageable in the beginning.
Mistake number 2 is a classic: inconsistent rules. If one person lets the puppy on the sofa and the next person scolds them for it, you're just creating a ton of confusion and anxiety. Your puppy can't learn the game if the rules keep changing, right?
Oh man, this one's tough because it's so tempting to show off your new puppy. But mistake number 3 is overwhelming them with a parade of visitors. Just imagine being a tiny little creature in a huge new place. A bunch of giant strangers reaching for you is terrifying. Give them a day or two to just chill and bond with you first.
Mistake 4 is pretty straightforward: just being caught unprepared. It adds so much stress for you when you suddenly realize you don't have the right food or the proper cleaner for an accident, and that moment of frustration for you can really disrupt a crucial learning moment for them.
And that leads us to the 5th and, honestly, the biggest mistake of them all: just waiting until the puppy shows up to do any of this stuff. Being proactive is the single most effective thing you can do. The work you put in beforehand is going to pay off big time once they're home.
And all of this brings us to our last and maybe most important section: those first 48 hours. This little 2-day window. This is where you set the entire tone for your relationship. 48 hours, just 2 days. So why is this number so important? Because in this window, you're basically programming your puppy's brain. They're figuring out, is this new place safe? Can I trust these people? Is my world predictable? It's where the toughest challenges pop up, but it's also your biggest opportunity to build a foundation of trust and good behavior for years to come.
So here's the bottom line: all the work you do now, before your puppy even comes home, is an investment in a happier, calmer future for both of you. When you follow this plan, you're not just puppy-proofing your house, you're future-proofing your relationship. The better you prepare today, the smoother everything is going to be tomorrow.